Today, I want to discuss SoFi and share some expectations for the coming week, highlighting key factors that could influence market trends. SoFi has seen increasing interest, and understanding the surrounding market context can give us insight into potential impacts on stock movement. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads, and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert, this is not a financial advice video. Over recent days, I've received comments asking about SoFi's projected direction as it approaches its earnings release. Now, before diving into that, let's acknowledge a few significant data points scheduled for release that may create waves in the market overall. These include job openings, GDP forecasts, inflation indicators, and employment reports. As we've seen in past releases, data like this can influence market sentiment, which in turn affects stocks, including SoFi. First, job openings data is set for release early in the week, followed by a GDP growth forecast. The week will wrap up with employment and manufacturing data releases. These indicators provide valuable insights into the overall economic landscape, and as we know, major stocks, including those in finance and tech, often experience ripple effects from such macroeconomic information. Another major development that could create market movement this week is the announcement of earnings from some high-profile companies, including Apple, Intel, and Microsoft, among others. When such large companies reveal earnings data, the broader market often sees increased volatility. SoFi, too, will announce its earnings this week, and, as in previous quarters, this announcement may drive some significant movement. Investors are eager to see SoFi's latest performance metrics, particularly as analyst projections continue to evolve in real time. Looking into SoFi's anticipated earnings, some industry sources expect its earnings per share to land at approximately 4 cents, with revenue forecasts nearing the $633 million mark, reflecting a considerable rise over recent quarters. Notably, SoFi has seen a favorable streak of 9 positive revisions to its earnings estimates in the last few months. This strong growth trajectory has positioned SoFi as one of the firms demonstrating resilience in a challenging economic environment. In recent quarters, Wall Street has increasingly adopted a straightforward approach to company evaluations, focusing more on actual earnings than solely on future growth potential. This shift suggests that SoFi's strong growth metrics, should they match projections, could significantly impact its stock price. There is speculation among analysts that if SoFi performs exceptionally well, it could achieve a new 52-week high, although it's unlikely to reach its all-time peak. Moving on to investor behavior, short positions on SoFi have been notable. Some investors are betting on a decline, though this week's economic reports and earnings announcements could influence that trend. SoFi has historically shown a tendency to rise before its earnings announcement, only to pull back shortly after. However, if the company delivers strong results this time, there's potential for SoFi to break this pattern and see an upward trajectory. The interest in short positions on SoFi remains high, suggesting some investors anticipate downward pressure, possibly tied to the company's typical post-earnings reaction. With over $1 billion currently held in short positions, the coming days will reveal whether this approach was strategic or overly pessimistic. In terms of options activity, there's substantial activity in both call and put options for SoFi this week. While options don't directly move the stock, they can be indicators of market sentiment. Some call options suggest investor optimism for an increase in value, with several contracts targeting higher price ranges. However, it's worth noting that options activity serves more as a market sentiment indicator than an actual stock price driver. Given SoFi's closing price last week, there are significant open interest levels in options, some of which could expire worthless if the stock price does not move as anticipated. As Monday approaches, market makers will have to consider the existing open interest, which could lead to increased buying activity, similar to trends seen in previous weeks. SoFi has captured the attention of many investors due to its strong momentum and the broader market's positive sentiment. The Fear and Greed Index, an indicator of market sentiment, currently shows an appetite for risk, which could encourage more investors to step into the stock market. This could lead to a shift from money markets into equities, a trend reminiscent of the optimism seen in 2021. Investors who were active during that period might recall the capital influx that boosted numerous stocks. Reflecting on SoFi's recent trends, its position this week suggests it has support from current market enthusiasm, but it also faces some areas of potential resistance. Historically, SoFi has shown strength near certain price points, and with the positive momentum leading into this week, it's likely to continue capturing attention among those watching the financial sector closely. Ultimately, it's difficult to predict with absolute certainty what direction SoFi's stock will take. The combination of market indicators and corporate earnings, including SoFi's own, creates a dynamic landscape that could go either way. With significant economic reports and large-cap earnings on the horizon, this week could reveal a lot about investor confidence in both SoFi and the broader market. In summary, SoFi's upcoming earnings could be a pivotal moment, particularly if the company surpasses expectations. However, the wider economic landscape and the anticipated data releases are equally important factors to consider. As always, let's stay tuned to see how SoFi and the broader market respond to these developments. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.